In this video, we are going to review adding users. Once you create a DCDial account, you will want to add other users. There are 3 user levels on DCDial: admin, manager, and agent. Admins can create other admins, managers, and agent users. Admins and managers can both access the admin portal where they can configure settings and control campaigns. And agents can log into the agent portal where they can dial leads in your campaign. To create a new user, click on the Administration tab, and then select Users on the left side menu, and then click Create User. Enter the name of the new user, and select their user level. There are 3 default teams that correspond to the user levels. Teams are also used to subdivide agents into groups with access to different campaigns and shift schedules. You can assign a user to an existing team or create a new team. Next, you will create the user ID and enter a password for the user. And then click Create. Here, enter additional info about the user that you are creating. The time zone will default to that of the person who created the user. However, you can edit the time zone here and choose whether or not to enable daylight savings. Here, define how the user will connect to the system. Select if this user will have an internal web phone or use an external phone. Create a voicemail box for this user if you would like. And finally, give the new user an extension. Click Create and you will be sent to the Modify page. On the right, select which queues this agent will be a member of, and configure the agent portal permissions below. Agent portal permissions affect the configuration and the capabilities in the agent portal. Shift enforcement determines when an agent can be logged into the system. Start means that agents will not be able to log into the system until after the designated start time. All means that agents will not be able to log into the system until after the start time and will be kicked off the system when their shift ends. Select Team to enforce the shift settings for their agent team. Enabling blended calls allows agents to conduct incoming and outgoing calls. Enable blended call selection to allow agents to turn off blended calling from the agent portal. Enable queue selection to allow agents to enter and exit queues in the agent portal. Call recording will default to the recording settings of the agent's campaign. However, you can override the default here. On gives the agent the option to enable recording as needed. Off deactivates recording for all calls made by this agent. Turning on Modify Lead Details allows agents to modify lead information. Off prevents agents from changing this information. Enabling Modify Lead Phone allows agents to modify the lead's phone number. By enabling transfers, agents will be able to transfer calls to other agents. Callback Scheduling allows agents to schedule callbacks with leads. Again, you can override campaign settings by choosing on or off. Callback ownership allows agents to take ownership of their callback so that only the agent that scheduled the callback can call the customer back. Manual calls allows the agent to make manual calls to any phone number even if it is not part of the campaign list. And finally, call log allows the agent to view their call logs in the agent portal. When you have finished configuring the agent portal permissions, click Submit. To create an admin or manager user, again click Create User. For admin and manager users, you must use a valid email address rather than a user ID. They will be sent an email verification link to validate their account. Once you create an admin or manager account, edit their permissions. Here, check boxes for all the capabilities that you want the admin or manager user to have. Under Admin Portal Permissions, edit the level of access the admin has to each feature in the admin portal. To allow them all permissions, click All in the top right-hand corner. Finally, edit admin access to user reports here. When you have finished making changes, click Submit. You are now ready to create users to manage campaigns and dial leads.